But the point is that the collective memory is there. Experiential capital is rich in cities. And the very disappointment and disgust so many urban dwellers have in how the city has evolved is the anvil upon which our hope rests. In fact, I would argue that the only thing that makes cities still so dismal is that they're overwhelmingly lacking in the most important form of capital listed in the typical chart of the 8 forms of capital. Living capital, often referred to as natural capital. It is the dearth of this fundamental form of capital that makes cities so uncomfortable. Recall that the London-based German Jewish economist Karl Marx, steeped in spiritual capital-intensive traditions of justice-seeking, going back to Moses ben Maimonides and Baruch Spinoza, wrote extensively about natural capital being the foundation of all economics, and went on the record with Engels as profoundly concerned about the growing metabolic rift between countryside and city, with living capital and material capital from forests and fields and farms being transformed into financial capital in the city, and the residuals of production being flushed down the Thames River into the sea, creating a capital drain of debt and net loss to the countryside that would be almost impossible to repay. Based on these concerns of our linear cradle-to-grave economy, Marx predicted the eventual demise of capitalism, being undone by its own internal contradictions. But if the city could recreate, regenerate, and sustain living capital, why then the city is actually the best place for a true circular economy and drawdown center to evolve.